nationally. Now about a historic event, but that reminds us about modern times. On September 29th and 30 marked 84 years of the tragedy in Babi Yar. There, during only 2 days, in 1941, invaders and Ukrainian collaborationists killed more than 30,000 Jews. That amounted to about 20% of the Jew population of Kiev. Until 1943, the number of the elderly, women, children, Soviet POWs and partisans of various nationalities shot down there exceeded 100,000 people. Now the neo-Nazi Kiev regime promotes a large-scale campaign to whitewash and to glorify those who committed those executions. We pay tribute to all victims who were killed in Babi Yar. This tragedy will never be forgotten. It will never be erased from the history of humanity. I would like to say that our country remembers this tragedy. People of all nationalities remember it because this is an issue of historical memory. This is a fact that cannot be called anything but a terrible dehumanization. Who is behind the Kiev regime? We know this very well. I'll give you some more facts to support what I've been talking for many years. On September 27th, Zelensky told the Ukrainian media that there's negotiations with Washington are going on regarding the mega deal worth $90 billion. I would like to ask Zelensky and all his supporters, where do you get all this money? Do you earn them? But how? Through killings. You, the Kiev regime, the presidential office, are killers. You are paid to kill. You kill your own people, citizens of Ukraine. Zelensky said that he almost agreed upon the key points of this deal with President Donald Trump. And now the sides start to practically implement it. The White House ostensibly received the list of wishes of Kiev. According to Zelensky, Ukraine wishes to sign an agreement to supply the US of Ukrainian drones worth $10 billion. But I would like to ask, but what for? So that these drones are supplied back to Ukraine? The head of the Kiev regime boasted that Patriot complex has been used by the Ukrainian army for 1 month, and they expect 2 similar systems this autumn. This is not the first time we hear about that. We heard that from the Kiev regime. We heard statements from the officials in Israel. We would like them to agree upon the official version. On September 29th, the Deputy Minister of Defense of Ukraine, Ivan Gavriluk, said that Kiev expects the supplies of Saab JC-39 Gripen fighters, Mirage complexes, and shipment of F-16 planes. However, the press secretary of the Defense Ministry of Sweden said that this is only under consideration. On September 29th, the Defense Minister of Germany at the Security Forum in Warsaw said that Berlin spent 9 billion euros to Ukraine. On September 30, the head of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, said there's a decision to give a loan to Ukraine worth 2 billion euros to produce drones. This is no news. The trend has become stronger over the recent years. They show that all their rants about peace are of no value. That's what they do in reality. That's what they want. This testifies that Zelensky and his Western sponsors lack political will for peaceful settlement of the conflict. No matter what peace-loving statements they make, it is clear that they pursue the policy to continue a conscious escalation of the confrontation with Russia. We took note of the participation of a Japanese historian in the celebrations dedicated to the third years of the unification between Russia and Donbas and Novorossiya. Given that in September the 30th, there was the third anniversary of the unification between Russia and Donbas and Novorossiya, we saw that a Japanese historical specialist and publicist Takeyuki Tanaki participated in the celebrations. We are happy that the deafening silence regarding the tragedy in Donbas is broken by such few but independent researchers. We are grateful sincerely to Takeyuki Tanaki for his honest work.